Yep, we're doing Awakening. So yeah, the way I'm gonna do this is that for classes that do have branches, which I guess is basically anyone outside of Chrom and Rama, is whichever one we pick is what the character is permanently committed to. So second seals are only used for resetting level. Rally Spectrum Knight, perhaps. Hey, thanks for the raid, Oracle. Where were you playing tonight? Were you playing some Awakening? The Angel Army attacks with love. It's quite the attack. Makes me kind of picture, like, one of the team attacks from Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Just beat Awakening for the first time. Congratulations. Welcome, Raiders. We just finished Path of Radiance. We're about to get started on a no reclass run. Lunatic Plus. Just getting things loaded up, because I just changed systems over. Guess, the question with your run is, who did your Robin S rank? Because that's what everyone wonders, right? Anytime anyone does a run. You fell off the raid wagon, but you are... Well, hopefully that wasn't too much of a tumble. You married Chrom. Very good choice. He is rather attractive. It's Fire Emblem Awakening again, yeah. Crazy, right? It was suggested to go for him for your first run. For mechanics reasons or for like story reasons? For story reasons? Yeah, I guess it does make the main story more impactful. The B and A supports do get a little weird in the middle there, though. Yeah, I could definitely see it as a recommendation to have more investment in the story with Robin. You loved it for both story and gameplay wise? Good to hear. It's mostly because there wasn't time to get him rank up with others when there was a time limit with him. It's... So did he jump scare? Wait, did he jump scare Marriage, or did you actually manage to get to S rank before hitting chapter 12? He's a handsome guy, so you didn't mind, even though the supports were awkward. Yeah, like I said, the B and A supports, they definitely get a bit weird between the two of them. Good to hear that you figured out how to ventilate your dog's flatulence. Especially for a large dog like that. I could see how things could get a bit uncomfortable. But actually, the first time I played through, I ended up with Chroma as well, but not because I was actively S ranking. I had I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't even have a C support with him, but because it auto marries, and he apparently had the highest support rank with my Robin. It just came out of nowhere, and I thought it was a joke at first. Even though I knew there was marriage in the game, but I didn't think it would force it. So it was just a jump scare in chapter 12 where he was like, I love you! I was like, wait a second, I thought we had more time. So that was definitely another bit where Crom made it awkward. Because confessing his love on less of the C support was maybe a little bit comical. You find one of the most normal Robin support chains to be Seirei. Yeah, I mean, I want to say that most of them are, like, fairly normal-ish. I guess as far as, like, anime normal can be. Because, like, the Crom one just had to go for, like, the weird, naked throwing stuff scenes in the B and A supports. So... Yeah, Crom marrying the maiden is pretty unlikely, though. It's quite likely that he's developed supports with someone. So it usually requires, like, marrying off his best prospects and then, like, everyone else being dead. On your first run, Kron begs Sully off a C support. So almost like my first run, where he confesses love based on almost nothing. Him walking into you on the bath was not what you expected from him. Yeah, it's a very, like, that B support is definitely very contrived. You're talking about people going outside and to talk to people like humans? not anime normal. Okay, then I guess that's a bit of a higher bar as far as really even general Fire Emblem supports go. Because I want to say that there's not a lot probably across the franchise that actually meet that criteria. We're actually going to do male Robin this time. Just because I need to set up... I want to set up Robin and Cordelia. And then Chrom's going to go with Sumia. IS really could have just copy-pasted the male Robin C through A. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the Sumia Cordelia strats. You don't think you've seen me stream this before? That's because I haven't. Because even the few other times where I've done male Robin, I've usually still done, like, the sorcerer route. And just, like, kind of... Obviously, because you can't do Dark Flyer, skipped over into Dark Knight early. So yeah, I guess I didn't really consider what I was gonna do for Robin appearance too. I think we usually, when we're memeing, we usually do like a big Robin. So what if we do a small Robin this time? Let's do very sarcastic Robin. The face for looks normal and reasonable. Clearly. Okay, let's do this. This gives us a very smarmy looking Robin who's gonna make everyone else do all the work. Definitely the kind of face Cordelia would fall in love with. Yeah, I mean, if she can't have Crom, she's not picky, apparently. What color do we want? I guess I normally do blue, so maybe let's do something other than that. Cheat and do light blue, I guess. Pick the color not for Robin, but for Severa. True. What's a good Severa color, then? This is a rare opportunity to stick her with something silly. Okay, what's a bad one for her that we can make her look ridiculous with? Because, like, just looking at Robin, I can't really think of what would make Severa look embarrassed. The worst one for her is Stall. So, like a light green like this? Imagine female Byleth with long hair. What's wrong with long hair? Mint green is probably silly? Alright, I guess we'll find out.
Stay calm. We can do it.
Here's how it's done.
Thanks. It's my fault.
Let's do it.
Let's go with, like, really
We can
deep
do it.
to be as inappropriate as possible. This is almost Byleth green. Yeah, I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Like, powered up Byleth green. Do we want to name Robin Byleth then? Most sarcastic Byleth ever. Which I guess is technically a very low bar to clear, but you know. Actually, can we do... Yes, we can. There we go. Alright, let's set the birthday for, I guess for Sunday? Do that. I think I'm still gonna do... Yeah, I think I'll still do speed skill, just because it does make the early game smoother, and like... This is not really gonna be a massively carry Robin anyway afterwards too, because like... Well, no, I guess speed is probably good for Grandmaster. But still. We're likely gonna have Morgan and Severa doing more work towards the end anyway.
This is it. On my... Are you ready? Let's go. Watch out.
Speed's good, stack's quite high on the kids after Cordelia's modifiers. It's true, I guess. Yeah, +7. We'll just have to maybe be a little bit concerned about Severa's survivability. Yesterday there was an Uma Musume cosplay race, and apparently the winner was a Haru Aurora cosplayer. There we go.
Shall we then?
And on Haru's birthday, too. Truly as she deserves. Alright, this should be fine. It's actually been a bit of a hot minute since I last did these strats, too.
Stay with us.
Right.
My strength is yours.
His 117th time really was a charm. And the ability is 114th, but you know, who's really counting? I guess it was technically like 200th-ish when I got the Arima win for her. Races were in Peru? Okay. It always interests me when, like, other, or when people set up, I guess, conventions around stuff. Especially since we don't really get too many of those in Canada.
I've got you. Right.
Let's see. I'm actually, like, somewhat forgetting my steps here, which is probably not the best sign.
My strength is yours. Alas for you.
We'll just take it slow, though. Refresh ourselves.
Now or never.
Wait, did I? Oops, I didn't transfer. That could be... That could be slightly messed up. Yeah, I traded and didn't transfer. Whoopsies. Well, we'll play it by ear then, I guess.
Stay focused. Listen.
Because of nothing else, it's saving us some thunder uses. So I could swap to Cromir to get this guy off my butt, but... Yeah, I guess we kind of need to. This is definitely messing things up. But hey, I guess... we feed Crom a little bit. Maybe... Maybe it'll be better for Sumia. It'll probably be better for Sumia. I guess we just have to, hope the levels that Roman does get are sufficient.
Let's do it. Predictable.
Nice tool guard. I guess now we have to actually do combat here, and that's gonna mess with our experience gain a little bit. It shouldn't be too bad, I guess.
Are you ready?
This is like the situation I normally set up to try to avoid here too, because like Fred could miss and then we just die.
Stay with us. My strength is yours.
Magic's nice. Luck is also good for not dying to the Elfender. No speed a little bit, UFO.
Thanks.
We shouldn't... Yeah, we should need to heal Fred here. So that's... Okay, so it should still be the same. Sure, he has a mage look. Well, Magic plus 2 is unfortunate, but I guess at least no Luna plus.
Here goes.
We're probably gonna have to actually do a double heal too on the next cycle. Actually, do we want... Sometimes this causes movement issues. We do it like this. I guess we'll just roll with it. Is it nice how fast EP is in this game? Yeah. Crazy to see map animations only take a second each. Path of Radiance and Shambles. Yeah, I mean, this is with full animations too, compared to Path of Radiance. We were doing it with just the map animations. Yeah, we definitely need to heal after this. Or double heal, otherwise we actually die.
Thanks.
Actually, yeah, actually, this is maybe where it does cause problems, because the mage is maybe gonna go south here. Yep. So I guess we have to use a blunder right here, then. Yeah, now I'm remembering why I don't normally pull on the south, because I can do that. Yeah, if we miss on this, then we're in trouble.
Look out! Go get him!
I guess on the plus side, it saves the thunder uses. Yes, the speed boon Robin who doesn't gain speed.
Never fear.
Alright. Got to turn off. Or turn on Curse of Memory. So I don't want it constantly going over to Chrome.
For victory. There. Careful.
Actually, we're supposed to do kill with Alyssa. Well, I guess we can transfer Alyssa now. Actually, this is gonna be all off. This is gonna be a bit off support, support route compared to with female Robin anyway. Since male Robin builds with Alyssa slower, still. We should at least try. I should get that back to Fred. Make sure Chrome's unequipped.
Believe.
It's all right. I've got you.
Free weapon experience.
All right. Here goes.
There.
Oof. Well. We are 1 for 4 on speed. That might be problematic. I guess it's very Violet-like to keep missing speed, but...
I have your back. I think not.
Jeez, what's all of a dual guard?
Hold on. Allow me.
Oh,
Thanks.
whoops. Well, okay. Forgot that. Yeah, I should have left Red unequipped. I'm making a lot of elementary mistakes here. So what do we want to do with the sparkles? I guess we just do lone redemption with Robin. Is it reset worthy? I mean, I usually don't like to try to rig stuff with awakening runs.
Thanks.
Or actually, in general, usually I try to roll with it unless I feel it's necessary, and I don't think it puts us in a bad enough spot. It'll definitely make things a struggle down the line, but... Okay, I guess we're getting double weapon proficiency. But I'm sure we can manage to make something work. I've definitely done Rosillas runs with sketchier looking Robins. Although I guess we usually had the run die in the gauntlet, but you know. We can always break the glass on bonus box items.
I've got you.
Reddit saved when Vague joins. I mean, yes, he's very punchable and distracts enemies away from our more important units.
Stay with us.
This is definitely being quite costly healing staff-wise.
Thanks. You can do this.
Alright, more speed. I guess of interesting note is we have been gaining quite a bit of magic.
It's all right.
So, like, we're a bit under on speed, but technically not the worst. Yes. The Byleth who we're not sure is actually Byleth that has appeared in this world. Alright, we do have ads sitting. I'm gonna let those run, refill my water, and then we'll continue on. So, be right back. Alright, and we're back. Byleth resigned as a professor, decided to take on a role as a tactician instead. I mean, Professor Byleth is generally a tactician, too. But it's more like Byleth fell through a hole into other places. Happens an awful lot, you know, given Effie heroes. Or however many Byleths have been sucked into Asker.
Oh. I've got you.
So far we've gotten weapon experience and a couple of support and a support boost. Fred's gonna take a bit of a beating here. Both of the mercs have win a plus.
Heal you.
Definitely being a bit here too, so forgetting things. 1 second.
Follow my lead. You're my savior. Must I do everything?
We're getting an awful lot of dual guards here. Jeez.
Alas for you.
Like, we got 2 in prologue and then Virian's just throwing them out like candy here. That's not supposed to be happening. Crom would be Dimitri. Yeah, I think Crom's a little more stable. Did we? I just misremembering. Like, am I doing this incorrectly? You can tell I haven't done this in a while. It's the only feat run we were definitely like going super improvised. Oh boy. We're giving like all the enemies what's the credits. Alright, well, definitely a better level. This boss came up. Oops, I definitely. I did this the wrong way. It's always supposed to be above Chrome. I think. Wait. No, wait. Yeah, something is off. I don't know if I messed this up in my notes or what, but... Hey, MCH, you're awake for real. Gasp. Or are you? Give me a sec to sort this out. Oh, it's because I didn't move what's up far enough up. We're gonna have to improvise here. This is probably gonna cause the AI manip to get messed up. This one has. Let's see, with Whip Plus, can we afford to use Chrome? So we use Chrome. We'll double. Actually, he doesn't have Vantage. So what are we doing here? We're doing. $22 damage and taking. I guess we don't want to double here, so we need to do the Fred setup. Although that might end up in a place where it doesn't work, because the AI might move awkwardly since we're not going to have Chrome debate. So yeah, I think we keep Sully with Robin so that we can set up with Red. I think we're gonna have to vulnerate here. Because these guys are probably gonna end up closer than normal. Classic. 2 levels on less than no magic as well. Considering you fell back asleep last time and you're out of bed this time. Fair enough.
Go, go! Save some for me.
Ooh, that's actually really bad. We might actually be cooked. Let's see. Can Virion survive this without the woods? Yes, he'll have exactly 1 hit point. With just Sully on this, I don't think this is enough. It's 22. That's assuming we trade to use Soleil, so that's only 33 damage. So yeah, this miss is definitely very problematic. Problem's gonna end up in a position where... Like, we could go for the kill of Prom, but he's gonna be in a position where he gets attacked by 2 things. And he's not gonna have a defense support. And 13 and 10 is too much, so I'll just kill him. I think we have to go for this. I guess the Fred dual strikes that kind of solves the problem.
Hold on.
That's an arrow. Actually, yeah, if the archer misses Chrome, I'm not really sure how we're gonna get out afterward.
I'm right here.
Wait. No, because we're only... This is only blocked because Wissa and Crom are where they are. So that archer definitely can reach. Yeah, that miss might have actually killed us here.
It's all right. Here goes. All right.
So yeah, 99 hit. We'd have to get dual guard, basically.
Oh.
Red's about to get wrecked here. Well, I guess not necessarily wrecked, but... Barring a dual guard, he's gonna take a pretty big beating from this guy.
Let's do it.
Celis Blade, I see. I guess these enemies are less dangerous, though.
Captain Crom!
So yeah, we shouldn't need to heal here.
Heal.
Probably heal again right before engaging the boss, so... So, I misremembered the manip too earlier.
You're my savior. All hail me.
Yeah, this guy coming north. I think he normally comes south anyway, get around, but it's an odd movement. May have misreading my notes, it says. No, because that one makes sense. Yeah, I think... Yeah, this would be... should be what we were looking for.
I have your back. No.
Well, we could also get crits. Guess we haven't... we not been getting any luck? I think we haven't been getting any luck. So, like, imagine doing this with, like, Luck Bane and giving them even more crit.
Oh.
Yeah, we really have just gone 5 levels without any luck, huh? Is... yeah. Well.
Stay calm.
Stuff's gonna be scarier for this time. Though, is this gonna be enough to need the use a vulnerary here? Or do we wait to use the elixir? So this will go up to 22. It's 14 damage plus 7. Wait, something's not. This Fred should survive if everything has 1 plus. And these should only do. Something's not right with that. Because this guy will lose 4 attack, 16. Hey, Cat. Thanks for resub. Appreciate the support. Alright, because I'm not factoring in Virion. Duh. So that actually goes up to 8, becomes 9 in the forest after 1 plus. So yeah, that's where it goes down to 7, and then we take 13 from the fighter. So then we probably... yeah, it's probably more effective to use the elixir here rather than burning through the vulnerary. Well, okay, that kind of makes things weird. Getting the freaking dual girth. What's a boss got? He has advantage Luna, so we probably still need to elixir. Anyways, well, depending on the enemy movement, we could probably get away with the vulnerary.
Careful.
There.
Didn't get defense this time. But hey, more Critavoid. I think we'll see if we can push our luck with using a vulnerary here. So this should body block. So yeah, that guy goes first. So we use the Crom bait here. I guess separate out Lissa.
Go, go! Yeah, you're going down.
This is probably gonna have to be Red taking the kill here. Because the archers cover. Actually, who actually has the health to survive this? Actually, we can't even do the Virion attack here. Because of the way the archer's covering us. Actually, is that true? No, because he won't be able to... Well, now you could reach here, though. So here or here, if we try to attack from here, or here or here, if we attack from there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to Virion set up. Then, actually, if we attack from straight above, technically that works.
For victory.
This is definitely gonna make it weird to actually escape.
Go for it.
And then we flip over. Just solely at front, and the archer won't see any damage on Fred because it doesn't see when a plus.
I've got your
Oh,
back.
no, never mind. Right, I should have.
Defeated.
Should have. No, I can. Yeah, I guess I should have used the elixir. way back, because it's... We had to take Sully off. Actually, wait, no, that's not entirely true. I think what's with Crom survives, so I could have done that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think 8. 8 would have definitely been enough. So that's whoops. Definitely misplaying way more than I should be tonight.
Ready?
A challenge.
Well, better as Zeal, so we'll see if Fred runs into problems with that.
Here. Oh, how we dance! Must I do everything? Who could stop us?
Oh, yep, there it is.
I am.
It's been a weird night. We're getting dual guards left and right, but also we got tagged by a 2% and a 4%. Yep, Zeal moment, indeed. I did call it. I was like, oh, well, you might just die, and then he did. We got Zeal in a plus again.
I'll cover you.
Predictable.
Speed a little plus kind of night? I mean, not really. Because Zeal has a vanilla lunatic problem too.
We are picturesque. Must I do everything? Asparagus. What a pair on deck.
Because technically the Mercs, if they have Luna Plus, can also get Fred. So that can be a definite problem. But that's one that's like normally not a pro on Lunatic, regular Lunatic, just because you can actually negate their damage, so that
I have your back.
0 times 3 is still 0. Alright, we got some defense. It's been a while since the boss has gone low. Alright, so I guess we'll do... Need to actually look at the notes a lot for this one. You see that Merc at Luna plus, or Luna 1% crits too? Yeah, that's definitely... For me, it's definitely been less common to get the Mercs here. Do that here. I've definitely... The ones that I always remember are the Chapter 2 ones. On the river pole, I've definitely lost a few frets to that. So we're gonna do that. We didn't gain luck again this so oh boy, facing the 2% against the archer. Again, imagine being a luck fan here. Which is why I stopped doing it. How's Fred's health? Okay, I think we can do Vulnerary for sure this time. Variant of Avulsa. Second guessing if the archer moved weirdly.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, right. Because of our positioning, we actually negate the crit.
Get it together.
Is this challenge going to be pretty tough? It shouldn't be anything too crazy. You'll have us using just different classes. Well, sort of, I guess. I suppose it's more like different carries. Let's see, this is... Oh boy. Okay, we're still only getting 10, so I think we're gonna need that vulnerary. Also, Fred's gonna have to need to take the kill, I think, because unless we dodge, Robin's gonna get walloped. So yeah, I think we're gonna double here to set this up. So we're giving Crom to Robin.
You can do this.
Yeah, we sure did not dodge. Can we take the bronze sword? I think the bronze sword's not gonna be quite enough damage. Wait, no, 18. It's exactly enough. We need to have them chase Viria in here. No, resetting level does not count as reclassing. Crom's gonna marry Sumia. Why would he ever marry the maiden? Unless we were trying to like actively sandbag ourselves. Yeah, I'm doing Crom, Sumi, and Robin Cordelia. It's kind of like under this rule set, it's the one of the I guess few setups that actually still retains a decent amount of Gale Force. And then we're probably gonna have a weird weird-ish bit where Severa is kind of the star of the show. I don't like that they split up like this. We definitely can't bronze sword this guy. So I think we... we're gonna have to do this.
Stay focused. My turn. Now that's strategy. I've got you. Yeah! Ha!
Slightly awkward here. I guess Crom's taking this one.
Hold on.
This is a fairly experienced deprived Robin at this point.
You can do this.
Here's what it is, though. Continue to be under on speed, too. I guess at least our magic's doing pretty alright.
Whoa.
Alright, we did get the list of C. It's like pretty important. Didn't really find time to do extra combat with Red and Virion though, so we're just gonna have to deal with not having that C support. Sumiya. Yeah, I mean, I guess Sumiya is pretty basic. Fairly default, but... I mean, a lot of the time there's not really any reason to do Sully or Maribel with him. You remember your first playthrough fell into the trap of Cromwith? Why would you use anything? Why would I use anything except Falchion? It's got infinite uses. I mean, it does have its merits. It's like, despite its base accuracy issues, it is still like as strong as an iron sword and has vibrant effectiveness. You did solely first playthroughs, you didn't realize you'd auto-marry. Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned before, I got ambushed by the auto-marry too, but with my Robin. On less than a C support, too. But yeah, Gale Force, by the time Lucina shows up, is not too hard to do. But yeah, it does have to be planned, as Kat mentioned. I guess either that or you really like Sumia and she got all the kills anyway. But... but usually it has to be fairly measured. Oh boy. And then I guess Robin has an easier time doing it too. If we seem to get Scale Force through Robin, but... it's some veteran shenanigans, basically. Just day, you wonder how you got the McAllis recruit and best ending in New Mystery on your first playthrough of any FE. I assume this was without looking any info up, because that is fairly impressive. Yeah, I think we're about to need to use an elixir here. Well, actually, maybe not, because this barbarian will beat up on Stall. Actually, we'll leave... yeah, we'll leave Robin on Stall because... I don't think... well, let's see... it's not like we've hit 10 defense. I don't think that'll actually change the AI behavior. So I think we can leave Robin with Stall.
Let's do it.
Wow, Stall with the dodge, too. Cheeky. I guess speaking of things that might mess up the AI manipulation, Stall having too much health left, but we'll see.
Let's end this.
definitely chasing after Fred too, which could be advantageous.
As one. Yeah. Ha.
Oh, Chrome. Welp, yeah, I guess Stall didn't take a hit, so he could technically take the kill here. Or I guess we could... So Chrome should be able to survive it. Or wait. So we bump up to 9, which goes down to 5. No, never mind. Chrome is incapable of surviving it. So he'd still die directly. He needs the woods to not die with base defense. So if I heal Alyssa... I'll put him at 23, which easily survives both opponents. I don't think it puts us in any really better... Because we'd be back down to 11 if we were to use a Vulnerate and overheal. So like we might as well go down low and use an elixir to fill up. No, you looked at the bare minimum, but not everything. The best ending you didn't look up. You did look up guidance requirements here and there, but mainly recruits. Okay. Stumbled into 20x by accident and probably got your ass kicked. You only got Rochet of the Wolf Guard. Yeah, I mean, that chapter is pretty gross, especially for the recruitment. Swear about the game was kicking your ass on casual. Or even on casual, because first game, a decently hard one for a first game. Yeah, New Mystery is not really what I would recommend for a first game, for sure. Ashnard was pretty bog standard, I guess. Ike was a little bit too tanky. So Ashnard wasn't putting him into Wrath Resolve range off of one hit. So we kinda did the first phase a slow way, and then of course the second phase, even with max bulk, he still puts Ike under half, so that was like super fast. Actually, I guess let's see. What is Stall's here? Okay, yeah, Stall doesn't have a hit rate problem. I was like, we better make sure Stall actually has 100%. So normally we'd probably end up having to worry about... Yeah, actually, yeah, Fred would have to, like, elixir here if Stall had gotten injured. Because the vulnerary wouldn't be enough to keep him alive. So he probably would have to elixir. If Stall was injured, Fred would have to elixir, and then Muriel would have to take the kill instead. But since Stall made the dodge, we can give it to him, and of course, waste experience, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, I could also make Vake take it, but keeping Vake's hit points intact is more valuable, so that he can punching bag or be a punching bag.
Teach and watch.
Quick and dirty. I like it.
Alas for you.
Alright, speed and luck on Fred. There we go. No longer having to worry about the errant 1%. And the speed hits a threshold for later.
Go, go!
Nice dodge. That derails using the elixir yet again. I think this does create a... This creates a pretty big problem with all the pass enemies. Yeah, we might have to use the elixir anyway. Let's see, what was the order of these? So the Merc first. Merc then Barbarian. So maybe not. So I guess we could do Vulnerary, less of heals. Stall in the corner, and then I guess we have Virion take Vake, and drop Vake above. Wait, no, we need to block this with Virion. So I guess install Vake.
Thank you. I've got your back.
You can do this.
This definitely puts us in an awkward spot. So we'll have to... Because Virian's in danger of being trapped here too. Yeah, not getting that dual strike and needing to use stall. We're here, definitely. That put us out of position in a way that kind of messed things up. At least as far as setting this formation up. So we might have to have Vake go in here. And Fred's gonna need healing. We might have to use the elixir on Robin, because we're... Actually, wait, if we swap to Chrom... I guess Chrom could take the hit here, and then we could figure it out afterward. This is pretty bad, though. Just to keep Brad alive, Bliss's gonna have to stand in a spot that's gonna get really awkward. Actually, wait. I guess that's not necessarily true. We could have... Instead of using Vake, we could use... No, never mind. We can't use Viren, because Viren would be in range of the soldier. Yeah, so it has to be Vake.
Let's end this.
Good dodge. If we don't unequip Red, would he be okay? Because this is effectively 18 defense. So this guy would do 9. And the soldier would be treating him as though he has 10. So 21. So if we heal Fred, he can survive killing this guy and then injuring this guy. Okay, we shouldn't have any fear about crit giving this guy, so I think we... Well, I guess as long as we're using Falchion, so... We do that over the Rapier for Karam here is what we're bidding.
My thanks. Come on. Come on.
I'm right here.
Oh, wait, I guess...
You can do this. Watch it.
Alright. Forgot about the guys going onto the
Go for
mountain
it.
there.
You alright?
We would have been okay getting attacked by all 3, but that was definitely... That was definitely dicier than it should have been because of that. Because this would have done 12 and then 4, so 16, leaving him with 4 hit points. As long as we didn't accidentally kill something else to leave it open to the Barbarian. Because if that happened, then he would die. Alright, I think we're gonna have to use a Vulnerary on Robin. I don't think there's a way we get him enough defense where we can just tank out the Merc with the heal from Lissa. Because we take 19... Actually, wait. We take 19... We'd have to get Fred. Because Vaker's Soul will just get us killed exactly killed instead of surviving, or being overkilled by one, if we were to stick with Chrome. We're definitely running into a low vulnerability issue that way, but like, everyone else is injured. We have no one left to face tank for us. So I think we have to expend a vulnerary here. And we'll just have to deal with Chapter 3 being kind of weird with maybe only having one vulnerary. Actually, wait. No, I think we would still would have been short. Because I wouldn't have been able to use Muriel here. Since I had to transfer pair to get Wissa to even heal us.
As one. Yes.
We could run south here, yeah. Into this blind spot and kill this guy with fire. Or at least there's definitely some risk. Because our hit rate isn't perfect, but if we give this positioning up, we probably run into greater problems. I guess if we miss... Yeah, if we fail, then I guess Fred cleans it up.
I've got your back. Right.
I think I could do... If we wanted to get a bit cheeky about this. So I can split pull this Barbarian off onto Fred here, use a Bronze Lance. Because I want I don't want to be spending more silver lances at this point. We definitely need it for, like, all of the next 5 or so chapters, and we've already used a couple more uses than we really should have. We can do this to split pull them, so that this one presumably runs after, like, this team or Robin. Although, I guess if he runs straight up... that'll be out of reach of Robin. So it might not be the best plan. I guess alternatively Fred just goes in and takes... well, actually yeah, because we can pair to Sully and just kill this guy with a bronze lance. Then we let the barbarian hit him and retreat afterwards. He didn't just disengage. So let's see, with Sully, we'd effectively, he'd have 28 physical bulk against Luna Plus, and this guy would go up to 27 because of the bronze lance weapon triangle. So that leaves Fred with 1 hit point. Yeah, maybe we do that, because I think otherwise we risk this guy just going up to threaten Melissa and then Robin can't reach.
Over there.
So then this guy go into the woods, and then Fred can just go south here afterward.
Go for it.
Alright, I guess we could also just dual guard it. So we'll move like this. So if this guy decides to do something like run straight north, we can transfer pair. Or actually, we could also just pair up here and run south. If this guy wants to be annoying, we can just kite him around.
My strength is yours. Yeah. Ha. That's it.
Alright. We're starting to get some pretty good levels here. Also, the boss doesn't have Luna Plus, which is great because that means we don't have to worry about having to use vulneraries. Actually, the list of C being extra important here, since with Male Robin, it's impossible to get the fast Sully C off of Chapter 1. No, we don't need to keep Soul around because we have the list of C. Because the boss's gamble can be kind of scary if we don't have the actual dodge. Actually, especially since our luck sucks. We've only gained 2 luck. So we're almost just barely, even with all with the extra dodge negating it. Alright, let's begin the poll.
Over there.
Oh, wait, did I? Actually, I need to swap to Chrome first. Whoopsies. Okay, this might get a little dicey. Because I was supposed to go here and dump right across the river.
I'm right here.
Although I guess that didn't really change much, did it? Because we can still do that and kill this guy with Fred. So maybe not actually a problem. Let's see. Because I guess the guys we would expect to be coming more over here are now going to be further to the left.
I've got you.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah, they're more or less still moving as expected.
Over there. Looking for me?
Actually, they might be grouped up in a way that prevents us from river hopping anymore. Alright, well... I'll do this.
Thanks.
Yeah, right, I think it screwed it up a little bit. Because now we can't go north and... Well, can we go north? Technically we could, but... Actually, this guy will probably come south if we have Crom in the river, so I don't think we can do that. So I'll do it like this. We'll let them chase Crom on the right side. Alright, we're gonna transfer Muriel so we have 4 more magic. And that should get the kill on this guy at the cost of taking a little more damage. We'll let these guys continue to think that they're trapping Grom. Sure, what if we stick Virion out over here? Because we want to make sure that they don't really go left to try to chase Robin's team.
Mind yourself.
Alright, that takes care of the boss. Okay, yeah. they got baited, although now there is the issue of there's a lot of dudes that are sort of clumped up here. We have to be careful about our heals. See, we need to use no more than 6 more of these 90 heals right now.
I've got your back.
Good dodge. Good try, Grom. I guess it's weapon experience. Yeah, this is a little spooky. Alright, we'll kite this guy to death using the Iron Axe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Virion in this corner as bait. In theory, we should be able to get them to try to all go south. Debating whether I want to bait this guy in, because we only have 14 attack, so that definitely doesn't straight... Like, this is a 2-hit KO on this guy, which could cause problems if he's alive. These guys might come in behind him. So I think for now, we play the waiting game, see where they go.
It's all right. Alas for you.
Okay, so Saul goes straight up. And Virion to Vake. He goes up. And I guess what we'll do here is... we're gonna transfer... take the Bronze Lance again. Do that. Bait the mercs like that.
You can do this. My turn.
Get it together.
There. Right.
That's kind of rough. This guy's chasing us like that. I think what we're gonna have to do is bait this guy into Fred. And then attack this one with Robin afterward. And the question is, we use the axe or the sword? Because the sword will do a little bit less damage to this guy. So actually, we do want to keep the damage low. Problem is that guy has advantage. I guess this guy doesn't. So maybe what we do here then is try to have Virion take this kill. Annoying as that is.
Teach us right here.
Yeah, the issue is that 2 people need healing. Actually, do we even reduce this enough? Yeah, I guess if we use a vulnerary. Really don't want to, but I think we have to. So we use the vulnerary. So we can bait this guy off. I guess we have to heal Red, and he won't be able to be in range of this. Actually, maybe we just use the elixir here. Because if we use the elixir go south, we can separate this guy out using the sword. I think we're probably gonna have to do that. Really don't want to, but we're kind of in a position where if we don't, we're seriously at risk of dying. Damn, great level for Fred, though.
It's all right. Hold on, I'm coming.
Alright. That's a good dual guard. This guy basically does nothing. We have the axe equipped. So we can use this to finish the barbarian off.
Got you covered.
Predictable.
Ready to shine?
And since we got dual guarded, we can go in for the sword kill here.
Stay focused.
Go, go!
Alright, I guess we'll go get the shiny tile. We might as well. This guy has given us a big opening to do it. Or weapon proficiency, I see. I guess that makes up for us getting less combat on Robin here. Alright, we're going to do this.
Got you covered.
Oh wow, I guess we went a little bit over, huh?
Are you ready? Yeah. Yes.
A little bit less than ideal resource-wise, but it is what it is, I guess. I guess we didn't really get much for Virion combat here, so we didn't even get the Virion C off of that. Instead, we ended up with the Sully save for Fred. Well, whatever works, I guess. Yeah, this is really awkward. We've only got 2 elixirs, no other healing items, but we do have 7 heal staff uses left, which is unusually high. Usually I'm looking at more like 3 or 4 left. And then I guess, I guess I can just steal Sumiya's and Kellum's vulneraries. So, you know, we should be fine. Alright, though. That's gonna have to do it for me for tonight. I guess we already went, like, almost half an hour over finishing up through Chapter 2. Definitely had some really unfortunate fringe luck with Chapter 1, in addition to a handful of those misplays, but we're getting there. So I guess Sunday we'll come back, do Chapter 3. I'll have to see how much I can spare for Sumiya here. Like, I would normally want to start feeding her, but also Robin's ended up in a place where he's gotten a bit less than normal too. So we're in danger of missing speed thresholds, so I'll have to play it a bit more by ear. And if nothing else, like, if we just get to Chapter 8 anyway, it's a huge feeding frenzy for either of the Pegasi, so yeah, so this run's gonna be going on for a bit, so resume it Sunday, carry it through Monday and Friday. And then aside from that, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be doing Uma Musume stuff. I'm assuming I'm not going to have the luck to have the God Haru by then, so we'll be probably trying to get better Haru runs. So yeah, fingers crossed, I guess. Yeah, 8 hours and a half is a pretty good session for sure. I've definitely done longer, but I prefer to... These days I prefer to keep it under 10 hours, preferably closer to 8. Because I'm not sure I quite have the fortitude anymore to do like those 15 or 16 hour sessions I used to with Resetless. Alright, it's looking kinda quiet here. So I don't think I have anyone to raid. So yeah, I guess that's just it. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you on Sunday to pick this up again. Have yourselves a good night.